didn't accomplish much, but learned an awful lot, also about American life. And then, however, came the Korean War, and I was drafted. And perhaps I should explain that when you were drafted in those days, you had to sign that you had never been a member of any leftist organization. I had been in a dozen. The youth organizations and the party and Spanish relief and support for black students in the South as solidarity. But out of fear in this McCarthy era, I had signed this statement that I had never been in any of them. By admitting that I had been, I made myself punishable because I should have registered as a foreign agent according to the law then. But I was afraid of that. I was afraid in general. But in the end, I signed it, hoping that in the 2 years Army service, they wouldn't check. And I was lucky that I was not sent to Korea to fight, but to Bavaria, which was much nicer, right in the Alps at first. But they did catch up with me and told me, sent me an official letter saying, you were in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 organizations. Report to the military judge in Nuremberg on Monday. And this carried with it a possible sentence of up to $10,000 and 5 years in prison. And I was not willing to spend one day in military prison. In those days, it was almost like a death penalty. So I decided to take off and desert, which is what I did by a strange route. In those days, Austria was divided between the zones, and I swam across the Danube from the American to the Soviet zones and went to the Soviet army people, who then, after a brief time, sent me to the GDR, to German Democratic Republic, East Germany, which is where I settled up until now, basically.